it's a system. So that one, whatever the data which is available for the business specific purpose, like employee data, manufacturing data, sales data, purchase data, all will be updated in this system. So this system or this software called as SAP. ERP means enterprise resource planning. That ERP tools will be available with SAP also, without SAP also available, like Microsoft, and then Cisco, and then this one Siebel, and then JD Edward, PeopleSoft, IBM Maximo, IBM Workmate, like that. There are Oracle ERP, like that. Many ERP tools are available in the market. Okay, so within this competition also, SAP is almost 60 to 70% ERP market is acquired by the SAP. Okay, ECC means enterprise control component. So here it is available with the multiple versions. SAP started with a 3.0, now it is available with a SAP ECC 6 with EHP 8, like your Windows version. So Windows 7, 10, like that. Okay. So with this SAP you can plan the machinery also, we can plan raw materials also, we can plan employees, we can plan sales, and then forecast of purchasing, and then sales, all things you can do. SAP can be support for manufacturing industry also, and then trading industry also. So manufacturing industry, like Maruti Motors, they are using SAP, Honda Motors, they are using SAP, and then trading means Flipkart, Amazon, Big Bazaar, and then this one more supermarket, they are using SAP. Aditya Birla Group, they are using SAP for manufacturing also, trading also. Okay, why SAP will be used means SAP is a secured software. Okay, so like then without you have invested 100 crores or 200 crores. So how much investment you have done, how much profit you are going to get by this investment, all analysis or reports can be taken by the system. That is the major advantage which is available. And then the investor is available in US or Germany or Europe. Okay, so that they can see all the activities in their mobile or in their system. Okay, that is the advantage. Okay, so now here when you come to SAP, there are two types of module is available. This you can write. Okay, technical module and then functional module. So technical module means ABAP, advanced business application programming is purely coding software, and then security means create user ID and password for the SAP user, like ABAP role, role, SD role, or XI role, like the different role based user ID will be created by the security team. And then XI RPI means I am using this mouse. If I want to connect my mouse, I need the connector. So like that. So when we are receiving some data from external system, like which I told, other ERP tools like IBM Maximo, IBM Workmate, and all the data is coming from external system to SAP. It will receive in the format of XML. That XML format will be converted into IDOC. SAP's format type is IDOC. So IDOC to XML or XML to IDOC, it will be converted in the system based on the setting which is done by the ABAP team with the help of XI team. Okay, so now basis means SAP implementation or software installation or server management will be done by SAP basis team. If I want to log into SAP basis team only will give the data to us. Okay, so now basis team will implement SAP. Yeah, come on. So implement SAP here. So when they implemented SAP, okay, so then server administration management all will be done by them. So now I am coming to functional module. Functional module means material management, sales and distribution, finance, controlling, and then warehouse management, extended warehouse management, and then project system or plant maintenance. Like this, multiple functional modules available in SAP. Around 40 to 45 is available here. Okay. So now here I am going to teach you about MM. MM is material management. So material management means it's only a procurement activity. So procurement means what I am going to do. So procurement means if I want to buy a mobile or mouse or laptop, anything, first I am going to this one Google site, Google, Flipkart or Amazon. I will identify my product. So that my product is good, my vendor is good, then I will create a purchase order. So that one, that is called as material management or procurement process. Only purchasing process will be coming under MM. So I am going to cover with MM and SD integration, MM and FI integration, MM and CO integration. Okay, so these are all I will cover in my system, my session. Okay, now IDAS system. IDAS means Internet Demonstrated Education System or Evaluation System. So now the software which I am using here for learning this SAP, that is called as IDS server. So real-time server we cannot use it for training purpose. For training only SAP provided a server that is called as IDES server or IDES system, we can say it. Okay, so now here, so this is the one. So if I want to run one cycle like sales order, sales and purchase, before we go to sales, purchase and all, so you, which department you are working?
I'm going to graduate next month only. Supply chain and purchasing.
Supply chain. Okay, now you know what is purchase order.
Yes.
Okay, what is purchase order according to you?
The materials which are required to do the production.
Yes. Okay, you know about purchase order. Okay, purchase order means I explained on that day in demo also. Purchase order is a commitment order, or we have committed to purchase some product from the vendor or supplier. Okay, so now for example, purchase order, you are going to a hotel or coffee shop or tea shop, you are ordering some product, coffee, tea, biscuits, cigarettes, dosa, idli, vada, these are all oral purchase order. So oral purchase order means how much quantity you require, everything you are telling to your seller or hotel guy or shopkeeper. Then he is receiving the oral purchase order or command, he is supplying the product to you, then you agreed you are going to make the payment. But when you come to real time, you cannot do in the oral way for lakhs together or crores together worth of product. So that's why purchase order is coming in a format of print format. So purchase order will be displayed like this here. So I can go and see this my purchase order here. Go to /n ME23N. So ME23N is a display PO. Okay, I will explain how it works and all here. So now here, so when you log in, first I will show you log on, log off, but when I am explaining purchase order, just I will explain about purchase order. Purchase order contains vendor data or vendor detail, address, and then product details, product quantity details, price details, and then which store location and plant you have to deliver. All you are telling to your supplier. For example, when you order a product with Flipkart and Amazon, I am telling about my home address to be delivered or this one office address to be delivered, in which time the delivery time is feasible. Okay, 9 to 6 or 1 to 10. So then he will call, that delivery guy will call what time I can come and deliver the product. We can update to that delivery guy, you can come in the morning or come in the evening, like that. Okay, so that's the thing. So now this is purchase order, it is taking some time. So now here also I can show this one. Okay, so here 100k sales if you are doing, 50k purchases you have to do. So when you come to any hotel industry, if you want to sell 100 idlis, okay, then for that one first you need to purchase the assets. You know anything about assets and raw material and finished product? So assets means machineries which you are using to manufacture the product. Now table is asset, chair is asset, my laptop is asset. I am teaching SAP, this is my asset. With this one only I am teaching my service. So like that, if you want to cook the idli, dosa, vada, rice and all, so cooker, so idli cooker is a asset, and then gas stove is asset, and then boiler is asset, like that. Grinder is asset. So building is also an asset. In SAP you can purchase assets also. Raw material means dal, rice and water, oil and all is a raw material. And then employee, so resource. Resource means the cook who is cooking that one, he is called as resource or the service, we can say that one. Okay, so now like this, if I want to sell 100k product and then 50k sales, 50k is the profit. If the companies are running in this methodology, it will be survive for number of more days. Okay, or otherwise if it is vice versa, it will be closed as soon as possible. Whether my organization is running in profit mode or in loss mode, that can be recognized by the investor or proprietor or company boss through the tool. So that is the advantage of SAP. Okay, so now SAP F5 finance department is divided into two, that is AP, accounts payable, it will be payable to vendor. Accounts receivable means account receivable customer. Now for example, when you come to hotel scenario, we are manufacturing the food products, we are selling to our customer, that is account receivable, that is the revenue department. Okay, then if I want to manufacture that product, all the items are purchased from supermarket or grocery shop, so that is vendor. Okay, vendor payment and then vendor receivable. Cash handling will be done by finance team. Only material handling will be done by MM team. Vendor handling will be done by MM team. We don't have access to cash handling. Okay, MM team always work with the material management. Okay, so now this you can write N for new window, O for other window, N for end, N for EX, and then this messages and all you can write up to here. Okay, so that I will go. Now I am coming to log on. So here log on, if I want to log on with SAP, first I need to get the details here. Okay, so this is the purchase order display. It was taken time here. If you go to purchase order display here, I am going to create a purchase order. Okay, and then that once the purchase order is created in this format, so from the 1000 vendor I am purchasing the product here, mains adapter 100 240 volts, 100 to 240 volts adapters I am purchasing, 100 pieces I am purchasing, and then this product is going to be keep it in plant 1000. Okay, so this is the thing, all the details are inputs you are entering when you are creating PO. So if I want to log on to SAP here, so then this is the purchase order display here. So here, so everybody seen that one sales order or sales bill or cash bill. This contains number of the PO and then company. So this is the vendor details. This is the vendor number in SAP. And then here delivery date. This is the plant address, delivery address. Terms of payment 14 days 3%, 30 days 2%, 45 net you have to pay. There is no discount. Okay. So these are all things. So here finance team created some data. Team created some data. So with reference to all and FI data, we can create PO. If finance department not created company code, we cannot create PO. So if team not created plant, we cannot create PO. All are required. When you come to SAP, there are three type of data is available. One is configuration data, another one is master data, another one is transaction data. That you can write three. So we are going to discuss about three data only: config data, master data, transaction data. Configuration means implementation or rollout. Okay, so master data means material master, vendor master, purchasing info record, like that. I will explain one by one in further sessions, don't worry about that. Okay, and then transaction data means purchase order and then goods receipt and then invoice receipt. So only about these three data we are going to discuss in my session. Okay, so now here I am coming to SAP log on here. If I want to log on SAP here, so now back here, my server is crying like anything. Yeah, okay. So now here I am already logged on to my system. Okay, now if you want to log into Gmail, okay, first you need to go to www.gmail.com or .co.in, then you will enter your password and user ID. The same way you are going to do it here. Okay, so now here also I am doing the same thing here. So if I want to log off here, so go to log on. When I do, it will become like across the world, it looks like same here. You can see this is the one. So this is the one, menu bar or navigation bar. When you come to this screen here, menu bar here, SAP menu or user menu, and then edit, favorites, extra, system. These are all different things are available here. So this is command field or a transaction field, and then this is icons. When you put the cursor on the icon, it shows what activity it can be performed with this icon. Find next, previous, then create session. Okay, I logged on here. This is title bar. SAP Easy Access. Title will be changed from one screen to another screen here. Okay, so now I am coming to PO here. The title bar is changed from SAP Easy Access to display purchase order created by SAP user. Okay, the same way when I come to table display here, this is the table display, general table display. The title is going to be changed here. So like this, you can open 1 plus 5 sessions. Okay, so not more than that one. I am coming to system log off here. This is the log off. System is prompting, shall I log off or not? Okay, when you log in with the user ID A or user ID B, okay, then you can open maximum 6 sessions here. So I logged with other system. This is not SAP this is SAP EWM server. I logged on here now. Okay, so now when you come to SAP system or SAP laptop which is implemented here, so first you need to collect the data from these guys, basis team. Basis team will give exe file for GUI, graphic user interface. When you install SAP here, it looks like this here. See, now this is the one. So when you select this one, it will be open like this here. Okay, so now here SAP is working with a 3 server methodology: development, test and production. Development, you are creating the data like company code, purchase org and plant and storage location. Then testing, you are doing the testing whether it's done properly or not. Then production is used by the production server which is used by the business. There are 3 development, test and production servers here. So now here you can consider this is development, this is test, then production. So like that you can create 3. So now I am selecting EHP4, click on log on. That also you can do, or otherwise click on here, log on. Here also you can do. So first you need to go to properties here. So you have to write these details here. So which system you are using in the lab, that you have to write. First description EHP4 server, and then system ID, and then system number, which is created by SAP basis team, that will be shared to you guys when you are logging into your new system, or otherwise our team or these guys will help you to log in directly to take this screen. So click on log on, you can do, it will take you to the system like this. So first you need to enter the user ID password, which is shared by the SAP security team or your administrator. So SAP user is created by SAP security team. So I have received the password. Password will be sent to your mailbox. So usually Lotus Notes or Outlook. There are two major mails we used in real time, IT company. Other than that one, Gmail, professional also available, they can use that one, or otherwise any other local tool or email program is available, that also you can use. That's not a problem here. Okay. So now I opened one screen. Okay, like this you can open multiple screen here. You can go to system, log off, you can do, or otherwise you can come here, you can close also, you can do it here. So two way. So now here, this is the SAP Easy Access. Okay, now if I want to open multiple screen, create new session here, you can do. When you put the cursor, it will open second screen here. Okay, so now it is taking some time. So but once it is familiar, it will be go faster here. Okay. So now here the same way I can go here, I can do create session here. SAP is having EHP, SAP ECC 6, EHP 1, EHP 2, EHP 3 up to EHP 8 is available in the market. Okay. So now one version to another version, only some security settings or some screen views are different here. Okay, that's all. So now I have opened 1, 2, 3. So it is opening slowly. 3 screens are opened here. Screen 1, screen 2, screen 3. So like this, I can open another screen also. Once the 6th screen is opened with one logon or one ID login, then it shows a warning or information. You have already opened 6 sessions in this screen, that it will be shown by the system here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can open another 2. 5th one I am opening here. So here first screen you can create purchase order, second screen you can create material master, third screen you can create vendor master, fourth screen you can do goods receipt, fifth screen you can do invoice receipt, sixth screen you can do table display. Like that you can do multiple activity. For that you need to have access. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is open. Okay, I am opening 6th one. 6th one I am opening now. 6 screens are open at a time here. Okay, so now here, because it is taking bit slow, because now server is restarted today only, otherwise it will go faster. First time when you are accessing SAP, it will be slow. Once it is okay, now you see, now you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 screens are open. Now I am trying to open this one here is. Okay, now the system is showing maximum number of sessions. I have requested to write these messages here. This is the one. You can see, where is that one? Another one. See this one, login, log off. This is the one, menu bar and all I explained. This is available in the document. This document will be shared to you guys. Okay, so now here, so click on, log off only I explained here. So this is the thing. So what I was showing, messages you have written here, correct? That I need to show you. Where is that one here? See now, this is the one. N for new window, O for other window, end EX. I am not shown this transaction. Okay, this one I shown blue information. So blue information it shows here. When I try to create here, it shows this one. You cannot do maximum. Okay, now here /n months new window, END. This is the soft closure. There are 6 screens are available. All 6 will be closed at a time. It is soft closure. Soft closure means system will prompt you, shall I close it or not. If you say no, it will not close. Another transaction is /NEX. This is the forced closure. It will close all the screens without validating or without giving warning or information. Okay. So now I am coming here, click on log on. So like this, you can log on, log off, you can do. Okay. So now here SAP user India 1, 2, 3. So I am entering here. So now here you know how to log on, log off. So now here I want to display the PO which is created by me, and then with reference to the same PO, you people has to create PO creation. So that activity I will show here. So how to do that one? Now /n/o /n END/NEX system log off I shown here. Log off, log on I shown here. So now here I want to display PO means first you need to enter /n. The another transaction is ME23N here. So ME23N, click on enter here. I can see display PO. This is the transaction. For each and every activity, SAP is created a transaction code. For PO, ME23N. For material, MM01. For material display, MM03, like that. I am going to explain all the transaction in session by session. You don't worry about that one. Today, you need to display PO means ME23N transaction code you need to enter, and then you need to enter the PO number. You have to display the PO. Okay. So it's going lot down. So this is the screen. Okay. Now you need to enter your PO number. Click on cursor here, other purchase order. You have to enter 334 is opened here. If I want to display 333 here, you can click on display here. So 331, 332, 333, 334. I have created multiple POs. If I want to display, I need to enter which PO to be displayed here. Okay, this PO, once you created, it will be updated in a different tables. Those table is EKKO, EKPO, EKKN, EKET, like this multiple tables are available. Those table is required to remember when you are working as MM consultant. End user is not required to remember all the tables. So in this session, as I told, I am going to cover end user activity also, consultant activity also. Now the PO got displayed. If you want to see this one, okay, now you can go to this PO. You can write the vendor details, purchase or purchasing group, company code, material, plant, all the things. Okay, so now here this I know the PO number. I don't know the PO number. So when you go to any of the system upstairs, when you are practicing, just you need to go to /n SE16N. So whatever the transaction code you are using, that can be added into favorites, like your fast dialing in your mobile or speed dial in your mobile or favorites in your mobile. So SAP also you can use it here. So this is the table display. So after table display, you need to enter EKKO. So this is my table display. So here all the POs which is created by 10 users or 100 users who is available in my organization, all will be deposited here or stored here. For example, when we withdraw the cash from ATM or bank, where we will keep in our pocket or in our purse. Okay, the same way when the PO got created, it will be updated in EKKO table, and then the data will be stored in EKKO table. This table access will not be available for end users in real time. So only consultant have access to these T codes. Okay. So now here click on company code 1000. Also you can give, or otherwise you can give 0001 also. Okay. So 1000 also you can try. That is also German company code, or otherwise 0001 company code also you can try. You can take the PO details from this table. You can display once again here. So this is the PO number for 1000 company code. Okay. You can copy any of the PO here. Okay. So you can copy any of the PO here. So you can go to another screen here. You can go to another screen. You can display PO. What is the transaction code for display PO? Just now I explained ME23N is the PO display. So this transaction code you can enter and display the PO here. So now the same activity you can do it in multiple way in SAP. So one way direct method, another way indirect, like that here. You see now ME23N. So this is added as favorites here. How to add it, I will show that also here. So now previous session I added this ME23N and ME21N. Now I am removing. How to remove favorites? Okay, today I kept 10 numbers. So if you want to remove one number, because my friend changed the number from 1 to new one. Okay, like this. Okay, click on remove here. Okay, so click on remove here. So I am not added anything as my favorites. Now I am coming to display PO. Go to logistics. This is called as SAP menu bar or navigation bar. So you can access SAP directly with the transaction code or directly with the menu bar here. So menu bar means you have to come through like this here. Logistics, material management, purchasing. It will take much time. Okay. So now here, so it will take more time to go through this. So I don't want to do this. I want to open immediately means just enter here. See ME23N. Okay. So this one also it will take you to PO display screen. Okay. So now from here also you can go, or otherwise you can go through shortcut method. Just /n means new window, O means other window. Okay. Now you can go to other screen here. Enter your PO number here. So enter your PO number here. So you can display the PO which is created by guy X or Y or A or B or C guy is created. This is display. Okay, this is the PO display. The same way I am coming here, I am coming to company code 0001 here, 0001. So this is also German company code. Okay, so you can click on display here. How many POs are available? You can select those POs here. Only limited POs are available, only 5 POs. Okay, now you can take this one, this PO. Go to click on here, click on copy, then you can come to the screen, other window, then you can enter this, click on display. Now it shows PO display available here. Okay, so this is the way. So now here you can add the vendor 9099. You can write the vendor name. Now you can write the vendor name. So you people, okay, so vendor name. So vendor name. So when I come to my transaction here, so my here I can show this one here. You can write in this format here. So vendor number you can write like this. Vendor number which will be created by SAP MM end user. Purchase org means purchasing department will be created by MM consultant. Purchasing group or person which is created by MM consultant. Company code will be created by MM consultant. Material will be created by SAP MM end user. Plant will be created by MM consultant. Store location will be created by MM consultant. Price and quantity will be decided by MM end user. So you can write these things if you are not written. Okay, you people not required to write, already written. I think you guys can write. So this is the input data required to create PO. Now you need to write in this format. This only 2 you leave blank here. This 2 leave blank. Rest you can write. This is the config data. I told about this 3 is config data. This 2 is config data. And then this 2 is master data. And this is transaction data or user decision we can do. When we are creating PO, transactions, during the transaction creation, this can be entered or this can be taken as a decision. That's all. So this is the one. You need to take the vendor number. What is the vendor? Vendor or supplier. He is supplying the product to our company. Okay. So purchase org means within our department is available. 0001. I am telling you, you can use 0001 also or 1000 also. If you selected 1000 details only you need to fill. If you selected 0001, you need to fill the 0001 only. Okay. So now here material also here. Okay, then this is the plant 0001. So like this you can use. Okay, so now I am coming to, these are all if you have written, I am taking you to the system here. So now ME23N, if you want to add it as favorites in your screen, you can go and add it this one. Can you see the cursor here? Add to favorites here, add to favorites, ME23N. This is the PO display. PO display transaction code you can access through menu bar, you can access through favorites bar, or otherwise you can access here also, ME23N. There are 3 ways to display the PO in SAP system. Even table display also. So table display I cannot add it into your favorites because that is the consultant activity. It is not available in menu bar. Okay. So now here I have taken here. So now I can open other screen. I have opened another screen here. I am coming to here logistics. In the logistics, if I want to create PO, so as a shortcut method, I can go and enter my transaction code ME21N directly, or otherwise I can go to material management, purchasing here, and then I am coming to purchasing. After purchasing, go to purchase order here, create here, then go to ME21N here. So you can add it into your favorites here. If you want to delete this transaction, if you want to add it, this transaction, ME21N. You can access your PO creation screen here also. Okay. So now here, what is the PO creation? Supply chain or supply chain management. Supply chain management means demand is coming from the consumption department, requirement is coming from the consumption department or sales department. The same requirement we are taking to MM to send to vendor or send to manufacturing department. That is a cycle. Supply chain management. Supply chain means chain, consumption, demand, manufacturing, supply. So 10 pieces are required means 10 pieces only we will manufacture. Okay. So now when you come to supply chain, there are 2 types of product is available. This scenario is available. Make to order, order to keep. Make to order means whenever the requirement comes. When you come to hotel, North Indian roti curry is make to order. They won't cook and keep. When you come to South Indian, so idli, rice bath and palav, okay, or semia bath and all will be ordered to, this one ordered to keep. So ready available for selling. When you come to retail industry, toothpaste, and then soaps, detergents, shampoos and all order to keep. Okay, when you come to car is also not order to keep, you have to give the order, then only they will manufacture. It's required 1 month or 1 week or 10 days. If the same stock is available, if that guy is not purchased that product, it will be given to another customer, or otherwise you have to book it minimum 1 month or 1 week. So if you manufacture today, tomorrow if it is shipped means 3 days on after, then it will come to your seller showroom, then he will deliver the product. Minimum 15 days car delivery. Okay, or bike delivery also minimum 3 days or 5 days, like that. Okay, so now here this is the PO screen. In my Word document this is explained correct, successfully here. You can come here, see this is the one. So this is the PO creation. I gave the path here. When you first time when you open the PO creation screen here, you can see like this. Here vendor. So vendor you can change it here. So this is the vendor I am copying here. I am copying the vendor here. So 9099 here. So now I can copy, click on enter, vendor. So there's a vendor name. It may be a Flipkart, it may be Amazon, it may be Snapdeal, it may be eBay, it may be another vendor. Okay, so this is the AFS vendor, apparel, fashion, services vendor, like that. Okay, now here purchasing org. Purchase org means within our organization there is a room. That room is material management department. Material management department is created as 0001. So now in the PO, existing PO, what is updated, that one only you need to provide. So for example, you selected a PO from 1000 company code. If you are entering 0001 purchase org and company code, it will not allow. Okay, here 000. So this is the hard stop. Like your police signal, green, yellow, red is there. Now hard stop means without entering the data, system will not allow you to progress further here. So click on 000, click on enter here. So these two data will be created by consultant. This third data will be created by FI consultant. So this one vendor will be created by end user. Okay, so now I am coming to my screen here. So this data before entry, this looks like this. After entry, it looks like this. The same thing I am showing here. Okay, so now I am coming to item overview here. Material. So material number I need to copy here. So AFS T1234. This is my material. Click on enter here. Okay, I can create material by myself also. That also I will cover, but I am not showing now. I am taking only the PO display, PO creation with the existing data, and then I will show you material creation. Tomorrow I will take you material creation, and then vendor creation I will take next day. Like that I will take. Okay, so now everything if I covered in same session, you are not able to do. I am explaining the concept. Once you are familiar with the concept, then okay, you have to think it's very simple. When you are practicing any new things in the mode of it's very simple, then it will not be very critical for you. When you are practicing, you are thinking as it's very difficult, then you are not able to learn. All new things like that only. Okay, so now here PO creation, just I am copying from other and then creating here. That's all. Okay, so now here plant. What is the plant name here? So plant name or plant number is 0001. Okay, so now I am coming back here 0001. So click on enter here. When I enter product 0001, the price is also coming or taken by the system, because other PO is created with a 27 here euro, 27 euro or $27 we can say here, $27. So if the price is not copied from the other PO, then it shows an error like this. Net price must be greater than 0. Price is not entered. Please enter the price here. So now I can enter 10 euro or 100 euro. So this price is decision taken by buyer. So now I am negotiating the product price with my vendor. Then I have to enter the price. Buyer or PO creator, or who is having access to PO cutting in the SAP system or non-SAP system, he is called as buyer or PO creator. Okay, so now here I am coming to PO quantity, 10 quantity. I want 10 pieces of this product. AFS t-shirt prototype, that is the product description. This is the product number, this is the product type. So you can create material also, and then you can use that material also. Okay, so now enter quantity, all the data once it is entered. So now it will become green here. Now it is showing red. Once the all data is filled, it will become green. Yellow means warning, red means hard stop, green means go, blue means information. Blue and red almost like a message or hard stop only, but yellow is you can take a decision here. Net price item copied from the test document, last document. Last document means PO was created already. That price only coming here. I entered $10, but the price is copied from the old document. If you want to change it here, you can change it here. Now I can do the changes. Now it will not be changed. Now green. So you click on check here. Now everything will be green. This is called as status bar. What status? PO is created. Hard stop came during the PO creation. Hard stop came during the material creation, vendor creation, like that. All the status will be shown by the system or updated by the system to creator or this one buyer or this one coordinator, material coordinator, PO coordinator, like that. Different roles will be available in real time. That role specific user ID will be created by security team. All 4 technical modules are going to help you for all the functionals. Without technical modules, you cannot do PO creation. You cannot perform the system. Okay. Now no messages issued during check. Now here you can click on save. You can click on hold means incomplete, and then click on save, or Control S you can do. I am doing Control S like your normal. Control S means it will create. Before creating you can print preview also you can do. Okay. Once the PO is created, it will be go to vendor. So how it will go to vendor? PO will be go to vendor in the format of email. So email details is updated when you are creating vendor master with XK01 transaction code, or otherwise it will go through print, it will go through fax, or it will go through electronic data interface or any other format of communication method sending to vendor. So through the node or mode will be sent to vendor. Okay, so that's the thing. So now the PO is saving. So when it is saving, this shows the cursor like this. This cursor is still working. Okay, so now first screen you can create PO. Next screen you can do goods receipt. Next screen you can do invoice receipt. Next screen you can see this one. Yesterday I shown goods receipt also. Correct. So now once the PO is created, it will go to approval. So what is the approval? When you come to real time procure to payment processes, I will create PO, then it will go to my purchase manager, or it will go to finance manager. But in real time, when I come to my home scenario, my daughter want to purchase anything, she has to reach to my wife. She is the purchase department. Then she will be come to me. Then she created a purchase order. She is telling I want to buy some product. Then I have to approve because I am the cash payer. So like that, when you come to organization in the manufacturing company, so plant or sales department, they want any product. So then they have to come to purchase department. Purchase department will go to vendor. They will negotiate the vendor. They will make the contract with the vendor regarding the price, terms of quality, terms of delivery, terms of payment and all. So then contract will be created. With reference to contract also you can create PO, or without reference to contract also you can create PO. These are all different scenario which is available in real time. Okay. So without that also you can do PO creation directly. I am not created any contract. Directly I enter all the data, then I created PO. This PO will go to finance department because finance department want to arrange the money to this vendor. Purchase order means, as I told, it's a commitment order. I am committed. Okay, so once I committed, I cannot come out. Once I ordered, then I have to receive. Okay, so dosa you ordered, so it can be cancelled before he cooked the dosa. Once he cooked the dosa, you have to eat it. If nobody is available, he will not give the token back to you, or he will not cancel the dosa order. Like that here also. When you come to Flipkart and Amazon, okay, they are having a replenishment, means the stock when goes down, they are purchasing from the vendor. They are selling to us, we are the customer. Okay, customer is not required, that is the pushback or resend or cancellation of order. So those scenarios also covered. Okay, so always when we receive the product, if the quality is not good, you can resend. Okay, that is called as back push or back flush. Back push means sending back the material to vendor. Okay, this is normal people or procurement department will use this term. Even SAP also we use the same thing. Once product is received in our department, 10 product we received, 1 product is consumed, we cannot return that item. Now mobile order to Flipkart or Amazon, when you open that box, within that packing we have to send back. So now for example you use that battery for another mobile, those this one exchange will not be happen. Whatever product provided by your customer, vendor, the same thing has to return to vendor, return to seller. So like that. Okay, so now This is the one. So the goods receipt, it is taking so much of time. I don't know what happened. Saving your PO, print preview. This is before saving, means PO number will not be displayed. After saving, if you display this print preview, it shows the PO number. That is the difference. So like your Microsoft Word document or Excel document you created, before print preview, margins are looks fine or not, like that only you can see it here. Now see, now PO number is not available here. Okay, so click on come back here, click on save it here. Okay, so now I am not done. I am creating two POs in a two separate transaction. Where it will be saved, we'll see. Okay, so once the PO saved, you can take and display like this. So after creation or save also, you can display PO like this. So these are all end user should have access to all the transaction code. PO display ME23N also you can do, or otherwise ME9F also you can do. ME9F is the transaction code for PO display. You can do it here. So it's taking too much time for creation here. Okay, so this one after creating also you can display PO. Then if you want to send this PO to your vendor, so ME9F is the transaction, there you can display and then you can send it to vendor. So if you have configured approval process in your system, or your approval process is available in your company, then without approval this PO cannot be sent to vendor here. So you need to enter all the details like this. First you need to enter material, then plant, then price, then quantity, then storage location. If you entered all the details, you are saving. Once you saved, the purchase order will be before saving PO display. After saving also you can display like this here. Okay, that is not shown after saving here. I need to show in the system only. Okay. See, now I am coming to here, PO release. Approval process is configured, you need to go here. If approval process or release procedure is not configured, you can go to message here, ME9F print or transmit. This is the transaction code. You should have access to this transaction. Security team has to provide access to your ID. Then only ID means this one, SAP user ID is created. The same way it will be created with your name or short ID like 1 or 4 digit or 5 digit or 10 digit. How that user is created in the real-time server, it will be updated here. Okay, so now that is the PO display. Now PO is not yet saved at all. I don't know why. Okay, this is the ME9F transaction. If this PO is already created, then it will be available here. Okay, then you can send this PO to vendor. So this PO will be go to the vendor through email, through fax or print or any other format. Then he will manufacture the product. Then he will send back the product to our company. We will do the goods receipt. When we do the goods receipt, product will be come and updated in the material master or MMBE or this one store department. So for example, when you order the product to our home, when the product is delivered, so this is the one I updated in my document here. This is the screen. Okay, so this screen, you click on select, you can display document message here also. You can see the PO here. So this is old PO. I am not accessing new PO. Old PO only I am displaying in the this one, because my new PO not yet created. Still it is crying here. I don't know why it is crying like this. I need to check it. Okay, so this is the PO display before sending. Okay, so before sending it will be in this one white color. Then select here, you can go to message details here. Message detail means if this PO sent to my vendor or sent to our vendor, it shows in green color. If it is not sent, it shows in yellow color. Okay, so once you send this PO, vendor can manufacture the product as per our requirement, or he can do that thing. Okay, now manufacturing also you can do, or otherwise you can create delivery note if already manufactured. Okay, so this one is yellow color. So before sending, now I am coming back here. click on select, then output message, then it will be go to vendor. So you can take the print also, you can send to vendor through the fax. You can convert it as PDF, you can send to vendor. So automatically PO can be sent to vendor also without any manual intervention. For that we need to write a program, and then that will be work accordingly. So once he has sent that one, that I can do goods receipt here. Now this PO got created. Okay, so now here also both the PO created at a time. So now I can come back to message output here, still it is running. Okay, so now I can go back here. If I want to display the PO, I can take this PO number, I can go to ME23N, then I can display PO here. So once the PO created, it will go to approval. That process you understand. And then once the PO is approved in the finance department or from your superior or your manager, then it will go to vendor here. You can see print preview. So if it is sent, it will be in green color. If you are not sent, it will be in yellow color. Okay. So that's the thing, system is not supporting. My time is also